Okay, we're live.
Yay!
Hello. Oh, I have weird lighting. Wait.
Hi, Tara.
There we go. That's normal.
That's Kitty.
Ah!
He's one that doesn't show up in streams
There we
often.
go.
That's weird.
What's the what is the guest of honor's name, if I may?
His name is Tara. Named after the Kingdom Hearts character, of course.
Of course, I did not read / watch / I'm not familiar, but yes.
Yeah, but he's scared of everything. He's got a lot of trauma, so he doesn't really come out when there's noise. But he's feeling brave tonight.
Aww.
Oh, my sweet baby boy.
All right. Well, you need to take care of your babe. You're a good mom, Eva. So I'm having.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
I never used to eat this stuff because I'm like the pickiest eater on the, maybe not on the planet, but like definitely in the top like 10% of picky eaters. And there's something really complex about sushi that like it's all these different textures, and I had to like really get used to it before I could actually enjoy it. And for years I like ate it without enjoying it just so I could like eat it at all. And now I legitimately do it on purpose. So that's new. Anyway.
It took me a while to find a sushi that I liked, but once I found that, I kind of latched on and branched out real fast. So now I love sushi.
Hey, that's good. It's good. So I decided to pop up stream because my head is full of writing, and I just really excited about my book. I actually I was working at the beginning of this camp. Nano, I was working on book 2, and now I kind of paused a minute and went to rewriting the beginning of book 1 because it was a bit of a mess, and now I actually have alpha readers and so I'm like super motivated to write it because I sent them chapters 1 and 2, and I'm like, hell if they're gonna finish reading that before the next chapters are ready, like so now I'm like, oh, I gotta write. I have to get this ready for being seen out in the world. So it's exciting.
I found a really good motivator, alpha readers, because not only are they telling you as you're writing that like it's going well, but like it also gives a sort of accountability. Like there's people who are like, okay, where's the next part?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've known forever that what I needed was accountability. Accountability is just, I don't know, I just had to get to like a place where I was ready for that to happen. I don't know. Anyway. I didn't get chopsticks, but I don't want to eat this with my fingers because I want to type.
Just like tuck your hands behind your back and go,
I'm just so not practical. I'm gonna go get chopsticks.
Okay. Oh, I didn't like the stream yet. Oh, Jean is here.
Yes, Jeannie, hey. How you doing? Glad to see I'm not the only one up at this hour. I was just thinking maybe I could. I was thinking of texting my friend who lives in Israel and inviting her to come on to the live stream with us, but I don't think she's up yet. Because it's like
what time is it in Europe?
It's like 8 a.m. right now, and to be up at that hour.
Yeah. I mean, I have to because of work, but
gross.
Yeah.
I just wrote a bit with one of my characters who is not a morning person, and I read it to my grandmother this morning because it's just me waking up way earlier. So
yeah.
It was funny.
I have a quick question when we get a chance to, okay?
What?
Just when we get a chance to go over something, I have a quick question to pose to everybody.
Oh, okay.
Who's watching you as well.
Was that referring to my my weird lighting going on here in the it's like a bit of it's a magical disco party over here. I don't know. that can be annoying. That's what I was trying to say. I'm highly distractible, and the reason I'm highly distractible right now is because my Ritalin ran out like 5 or 6 hours ago. So.
Oh. Jeez.
Okay. So, I am that I am, and we're going to try to focus and get a little writing done, and let's do it. Let's go, and then we'll do your question when we come back.
Okay.
Sound good?
Okay. Yeah.
15 or 20. Hey! We're just about to start the sprint. Up to me. Oh my gosh, I'm the host. I have to make the decisions. This is all. Ugh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to start with a 20 so I can also eat sushi.
Sounds like a plan.
Right? I'm so smart. Okay. Is everybody ready? 15 to start. Okay. All right. We can do 15. Yeah. That's cool. It's cool. I'm cool with that. Pressing the wrong. Definitely not 5. Here we go. 15. Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Then let's do it. Hi. Sorry, I was eating, and I thought it might be more polite not to do that entirely in front of the camera. But that's that. Anyway, hey, how'd it go? I got 119 words and eating.
Nice.
So that's productive, right?
Yeah, for sure. Eating is definitely productive, sustenance and whatnot.
Yeah.
I probably got about maybe 150 words, and they were all summarizing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chapters.
Seems legit.
Yeah, so what I'm doing right now is I'm actually plotting because my novel turned into a 4-series book. So I'm plotting, and my brain is dumb, so I have to like go from big picture down to smaller. So I'm doing chapter by chapter breakdown right now.
That's good. So, hey, comments people. Eva, a writer's novel turned into a series? The shock.
Scandalous. Like, that never happens.
Hey, Elizabeth. Nice.
Nice.
So, tell us how you all did. What did you want to ask?
So since my novel turned into 4 books, I'm having a lot of trouble figuring out exactly where I want to make the division and how I'm wanting to organize things. So I was wondering, the idea behind the book is the main character is going to go through multiple lifetimes and throughout history and prehistory. And I was wanting in the first book for her to live her original life in present day for like the first like 2 chapters. And then she gets transported back to like caveman times. But in the caveman times, she's weird, so she's kind of an outcast, and she's dealing with like massive mental issues that are like isolating her. So would it be like, I guess, boring to have no actual like serious connection to any character except for her?
If the question is if it's boring, I don't think so. You know, it all depends on how you write it. I mean, I've written stories with no dialogue. I've written, you know, stories with minimal to no interaction with other characters. As long as there's some kind of an arc or some kind of thing that happens. Jeannie would like you to repeat the question. Also, I want to say hi to Celeste. So, yeah, can you repeat the question?
Yeah, so like if you're given a book where it starts out first 2 chapters, there's plenty of interaction, talking, you're seeing how she is with other characters, and then all of a sudden she's isolated, and the story is just her and her reflections and her inner struggles. Is that going to be like, maybe not boring? Boring is probably the wrong word, but is it going to come across as not enjoyable? Like, I'm also kind of worried that it's gonna be like, oh, she's so isolated and now I feel isolated and I don't like this is icky, I don't want to read it.
Okay, you know what? I think usually that's a good like gut check, sort of, is if you don't want to read it, your readers might not want to read it. But the truth is that I have written scenes like that before, and like in the moment thought, this is really boring. Like I wrote this entire scene where it's just one witch casting a spell by herself. And she's not doing anything particularly dramatic. There's no like magic fire and lights flashing. It's just like she's just sitting there lighting candles, praying. And that's the entire scene. And I'm like, this is so boring. But then afterwards, and I read it in context, I was like, actually, this is not boring. This gives me a lot of insight into the character and the style of magic and the plot. And, you know, there could be a lot there. Just because it's only one character doing inner reflections doesn't mean that it is necessarily not interesting for the readers. So that's my answer. But, you know, I didn't want to eat that. This is what I want to eat. Yes, Liora, it's necessary.
Just to let you know, Eva, there is conflict.
Jeannie says don't take character development as boring. That's a very good point as well.
Okay, true. And I was also kind of worried that it would come across too much as a setup. Like this is just a very long introduction to the actual series. Like I was kind of worried that that's what it would feel like.
You can always cut it later.
True. But like the general concept you don't think is innately a bad thing?
I think the concept sounds very cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, this is a character who's going through multiple lives, like reincarnation, like different like life cycles, like going into, like same soul, different bodies, sort of.
Yeah.
I think that sounds awesome. I think it sounds awesome, and start writing it, play with it. Like, I mean,
yeah, I know that the general concept of the reincarnation and the focus on mental health within the reincarnation is generally conceived as a good idea, like received as a good idea from a lot of the people I've been talking to. I'm just worried about like this book. Can this book stand alone as it is? Because I don't want to put all of this effort into nothing.
Have you read the book Many Lives, Many Masters?
No.
So this is a real life reincarnation book. I mean, it's by, is he a doctor? I don't know. He might doctor, I think. Brian Weiss, who's a psychiatrist who has treated people for like anxiety and trauma by doing past life hypnosis. So he like does regression therapy, and instead of regressing like to a traumatic event in their childhood, they regress to a traumatic event in a past life. And honestly, it's really short. It's like, I read it in like an afternoon. It's really, really short and super good. And like, you don't have to take it at face value. You don't have to read it and decide like, oh my God, I'm converting to believing in this. But it's really good.
Okay.
And I would really recommend it as background reading for writing about reincarnation. Because
okay. What is it called?
Many Lives, Many Masters. Brian Weiss.
Okay. I'll go ahead and look that up. Thank you.
You see what Jeannie is saying? Also, do you see this comment?
Yeah.
It's never for nothing.
Okay.
And everything you write is experience. You can't work with the stuff you don't have. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. It's true. So we do another sprint?
Yes. Let's get at it.
Okie doke. I'm writing my snarky, sassy characters. I like it.
Mm-hmm. That's always fun.
I have to get to the next scene, which is from like the very serious, depressive character's point of view, and I'm like, no, more snark. I don't want to do that. So it's just
when I was writing my sci-fi, there's this one character in there, Hugh. He is just this stuck-up, greasy, fucking cocky person, and I loved writing him. I was just like, yes, this is so fun.
Those characters that you just love writing.
Yes.
Hello. I can't believe there are 8 people watching. It is almost 2:00 in the fucking morning. Go to sleep. I love every one of you. Okay. Are we ready?
Yeah. I'm ready when you are.
Oh, I started the timer.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. buttons keep jumping.
Yep.
So,
Are
you okay?
Yeah. I'm mostly dried off now.
All right. Mostly is good.
I finished chapter outline for book 1.
You got what?
I finished my chapter outline for book 1. Now I'm stepping into the scene breakdown.
Nice. I got 181 words, but I'm going to have to erase some of them because halfway through I was like, wait, I'm in the wrong point of view. And then I had to start the whole scene over again from someone else's point of view. So, but I got 180 words. So,
I mean, words are words. So you were productive.
All words matter. All words matter.
Yes. Is it sad that my chapter by chapter synopsis consists of 1.5 pages front and back?
I mean, okay, The Lion King was sad, Fee. Let's just put things into perspective here.
Oh, I have a Wix website, by the way.
Yeah?
Yeah, and it's dreadful, and I haven't touched it in like a year.
I've had a WordPress website because I've had it for a really long time, and I just started on WordPress, and then I tried to switch over to Wix a few years ago, but they had that Google problem, and now that their Google problem is mostly solved, I want to go over to a Wix website again, but their plans are just all, like, at least with WordPress, I only have to pay for the domain, and, you know, you can get, like, I can have my domain registered and attach it to my website without having to pay for a professional plan. But with Wix, you have to pay for the domain, and basically with all the other website builders, I find you have to pay something for a plan if you want to have a custom domain with it. And, you know, I don't want to do that, you know, like I want to just only have, like I would use Tumblr for all I care. I just want to have it be on LioraSophie.com. Yeah. Right. Yes. But like the problem is if you want to attach it, then you have to buy, like the Wix free plan doesn't allow you to have your own domain. And then their cheapest plan above that is like $13 a month or something.
Yeah.
Also, it's so expensive. I don't want to pay this much. I mean, I'm really sick of WordPress. Really extremely sick of WordPress. But I want free stuff, you know?
Yeah, I didn't get a custom domain. I am too cheap for that shit. It's free.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't know. I've just had my domain for a long time. So
yeah,
might as well keep it, you know?
Yeah.
So what did we get in the comments? Chat people. Did you get anything done? I hear you grumbling about WordPress and Wix and everything. But did you get work? Yeah, that's a lot of money, you know? I mean, it's just, you know, that's a lot of money.
It hurts my pocket to pay that much, like, for medical insurance, let alone, like,
yeah.
I mean, I guess medical insurance is like $24 out of my paycheck, but still, like,
I'm going to, in fact, probably at some point very close to now. Forgot what words are. I'm going to invoke this option very soon. I wanted to say that I burst out laughing in the middle of the stream because my mom sent me a screenshot, which I'd like to share. Let me just give you all a minute to enjoy this. My mom is Sarah Halevi, so that's her comment. Are we seeing what happened here? I have no idea what the context is. But yeah, so very, very proud. Very proud to be related to this lady. This one, right?
Yes. I would be too. Now, if only I can train my mom to say well when she is supposed to instead of good.
My grandmother is extremely, extremely strict about good grammar. And so, I mean, she just corrects us all the time about everything. I mean, you try to say, you know, my cousin and me went to the grocery store next to her, forget it.
Oh, God.
I know what's going on with my screen. It's trying to do, with my background, it's trying to do a green screen. It's trying to, like, give me a backdrop.
Oh.
And I don't have a green screen behind me. I think, so StreamYard has this option now where you can, like, set a custom background. Look at that. Oh, whoa. Oh. That was extremely magical. I guess I should, yeah, I don't have a green screen. I did think about taking, like, one of my grandmother has this green tablecloth. Nope. No, she doesn't. That's the one I destroyed last week when I burned plastic on it.
Oh.
Oh my God. My life.
Dude. My grandmother, just to let you know, is very much not big into grammar. She is very much not, and I very much am.
This magic background. This is really distracting. I'm sorry. Do I have?
And I wanted to also add that if I had melted plastic on my grandmother's tablecloth, I would be homeless.
Yeah. Well, she likes me a lot.
That's good.
Yeah.
My grandmother hates me, and it's okay because I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, I have a very special relationship with her. And I did fly across the world to keep her company. So that gains me some, like, credit that I can sort of use up on accidents, like burning plastic onto the... It looks like I have braces. I don't have braces. I did. That's so weird. It thinks my teeth are background. It's really funny. Because it's taking, like, because the wall behind me is white. So it's taking anything white and it's like, oh, I detect a background in your mouth.
Yeah.
Nope. Lol. Why? Why am I doing this? This is very strange. I love how, like, I move out of the way and then it's like, wait. No, actually, we don't see the screen anymore. Wait. Oh. And wait. Let's put it back. Oh, look, there it is. I'm a fucking wizard. The other side. This side? No. Look. This is my real background, okay? Messy table. I mean, you're not wrong. It does. Oh my God, wait. I mean, to be fair, there is a baby grand piano in my grandmother's house. It's just not currently behind me. They're all those things, grand piano, fireplace. We do have all those things. They're just not in this room. This room, this is what this room really looks like. Okay? White wall, bi flag, my writing corner. This is my writing corner. Yeah, this is my corner of the house. You can always tell because mine is a mess. So, yep, I got my witchy candles, my witchy rocks, and my witchy outline and ideas board. I don't know what I'm showing you. I'm like trying to. This is all messed up. Let's do it this way. There we go. These 4 cork boards are all just my novels.
That's cool.
Yeah. So ideas. This is like my magic systems. And these are my demons, division of demons, powers, and hierarchy. And this is all my ideas, and they just keep piling on top of each other.
All of your ideas.
Oh, and this one says plot holes.
Oh.
Oh, and these, occasionally there are just random Maggie Stiefvater quotes. Like this says, "We can dream, but we can't stand being awake," and that's from Call Down the Hawk. And "There's nothing to writing, all you do is sit down at a typewriter and bleed." That's Ernest Hemingway, though, not Maggie.
Yeah.
And this, I don't know if you got to this part yet, Fee, but if you did, "Hey, Lynch, I didn't leave that car for it to just sit while you blow 3.
Yes.
Funkin' poetry. Yeah. Do I have a video of my planning boards? No. Should I make a video about my planning boards? I could make a video about my planning boards. Oh, let's bring the magical backdrop in again. Wait. There. What? It's like if it's like small, I don't know what it is that makes it like recognize the background. I don't know. I don't have any idea what it is. It's really funny. I gotta say that, like, I want to clarify that there is a very big difference between being organized and being tidy, because, like, I might be organized, but to the untrained eye, this is chaos. I mean, everything is just in piles of, yeah.
Yeah, to the untrained eye, mine is all chaos too, but that's for the trained eye too. So
yeah.
That's it.
When I lived with my parents, my sister is really, really neat and really tidy, and she just cleans things all the time. And just anytime she cleaned up my stuff, I would go crazy because then I couldn't find it. You know? Mm-hmm. At least in the mess, I know where stuff is.
I am just neither tidy nor organized. I am just a mess.
Yeah. I didn't used to be. I mean, a couple months ago, all these things, I was like just getting really overwhelmed by how fast the ideas were popping into my head, and I couldn't get them all down. I would just like write them in my phone and then lose them, or maybe I would find them, but not in a reliable way. And I went to this, I went and met with some kind of business. He's like a financial advisor because I was doing my card game business, and he's a friend of the family, so he met with me for free. And I sat with him and we talked about, business things that I didn't know anything about. And then at the very, very end, I asked him if he had any tips for like, how do I get all these ideas out of my head without losing them? And he said, well, what do you do now? And I said, I just put them in my phone. And he said, no, index cards. Like he had this intuition that he was able to like figure out the way I think and recommend what is the way to do it. So I went to Walmart. Yeah, right? Oh my God, look at that. It thinks it's like, oh, I see green. Oh my God. You want to see a magic trick? Ready? I'm going to make my face disappear.
Oh my God. It's crazy.
This is so trippy. I swear I am sober as fuck right now. It's amazing. Oh my God. Anyway, there's pink ones too. and yellow. It's like, wait, those aren't green. Oh, maybe they are a little. No, they're like sort of meh. Anyway.
Wow. That was like clear through on those green ones. Like.
Yeah. Anyway, so I went to Walmart and they have these pieces of cork, these like corkboard squares. And I got 2 packs. So they're like packs of 4. And I just stuck them up on the wall. So now, I also got like one of those things that's like little index cards on a keychain.
Oh yeah.
I don't have it here, but it's like miniature index cards, so I have that in my purse.
Like big.
Yeah, little tiny ones. And so now anytime I have anything I need to do, as soon as the idea comes into my head, I just write it down on an index card. 1 thing per card. That's the rule. And so I just write it down. I stick it up on the board. So these ones over here, these I needed 4 entire boards for my novel, right? There are 4 additional boards here. And one of them is like, errands I need to do, bureaucratic shit. One of them is for my card game business. One of them is like people, things to do, people to call eventually, organizational stuff like like write down mom's trip, Harvard conference, and make an appointment with blank and Xfinity, call them and get their, whatever. And then the 4th is just ideas for general writing other things I wanted to write or do. So like videos for my YouTube channel, anytime I had an idea, like buy pride tag, things I wanted to do. And like I have one that just says, quote, I'm hearing voices, quote, oh, don't worry, son, it's God. Say I'm here.
I could see that turning into a horror book.
That's from the Bible. The book of Samuel, chapter 3. That shit happened.
You're hearing voices? Yeah, just say I'm here.
Say I'm here.
Definitely not demons.
It's God. Talk to him. Yeah. Yeah, so also fun. So if you're going to get the bulletin boards, I also definitely recommend You're kidding me. It's so weird.
That's great. Are those all green? All 4 of those?
I'm gonna trigger myself if I keep doing this, but like, yeah, no. So, like, here, this. So these colors display normally, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then, yeah, green, 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 light blue, yellow. These are 3 different shades of green. This is ridiculous. Anyway, Sharpies. And because I have, like, you know, I have like really, you know, pretty like titles for my boards. Wait. Can you see that? There we go.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Right? And they've got my ideas.
Nice.
And the magic one.
You have such pretty, like, calligraphic handwriting.
I have a bit of a visual artist in me too. So, yeah, I have a visual artist in me too. It's
I am a visual artist myself, but I can't do things or inanimate objects or shapes.
well, I can't draw to save my life. I'm really good at colors, like colors and like art with words. So, like organizing text and into like nice shapes.
Yeah.
So, what do you say we do another sprint and like
Yes.
stuff? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's get working. I'm getting into book 1 scene breakdown.
Okay. Okay. And I'm going to turn my camera off because I might be in pajamas when we get back.
Okay. I mean, are you sure you don't want to keep it on? I mean, I don't think that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I'll give you a private show another time. I don't want Zoom to like hear me or no, whatever. We're not even on Zoom. Whatever.
No, we're not.
Anyway.
Are you sure you shouldn't be asleep right now?
I definitely should be asleep right now, but I'm not. What are you gonna do? I definitely should be asleep, but I had a nap. The truth is I actually fell asleep earlier watching TV with Nana. It happened. Okay, let's do 20. And hopefully now that I've switched to the right point of view, I'll actually be able to figure out where this scene is going so that I can get back to the other parts of the plot that I was working on, you know?
Yeah, I hope so. Good luck.
All right. Let's do it. On your mark, get set, go. There it is. Acceptance. Okay, good. Good. Okay. How'd you do? Well, I got words, and I changed into pajamas, and I now have my writing companion with me. Oh, Fee, you're muted. You're muted.
That's dumb. Okay. I'm not muted anymore.
No, you're good now.
Okay, so yeah, I got scenes 1 through 3 in both chapters 1 and 2 written.
What?
Well, not like the actual scenes, just the synopsis of each scene.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. Whoa. Damn. Nice. Awesome. Genie. I did some research. Oh, okay. Bye. See you. I did some research, and I found this really pretty rock that I got to describe and integrate into my plot. And it was really fun because my witches use crystals in their magic. So I needed a particular crystal, and I was like, So I had to go to my series Bible and look at the chart because I have all this stuff, you know. I knew I was going to need to refer to it at some point. So I gathered it all in one place. I went to my series Bible. I had to stare at the chart, looking through, like, which one of these rocks is for this particular thing I'm looking for right now. And then I Googled the rock, and now I found, you know, anyway, it was really fun. And it's purple. So that was like bonus.
Nice.
Yeah. So that was fun. Yay! Pop-ups do that. Anyway, it's easier to fix a pop-up than to, you know, not, you know, than to create one where there wasn't one before, right? I don't know what I'm saying.
You can't use that for everything, Liora.
Man! Damn it. Okay, I actually just want to keep writing. I kind of want to keep writing. You want to keep writing? All right. Let's just dive back in. Let's dive back in.
Let's dive.
All right. And I think this might be the last sprint because, you know, it is 10 to 3.
Yeah, it's getting to be about midnight here, so.
Yeah. So.
And I have to be up at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Ew. I have to be up at like noon tomorrow.
Well, you get 1 more hour of sleep than me.
Yeah. Woohoo. Okay. So, final sprint, and then I'm going to be signing off.
All right.
Okay. Let's do it. All right. 20 minutes up.
I wasn't muted.
Nope. But you were quiet.
I usually mute myself because I don't know if I'm going to like cough real loud or really burp or something. I don't know.
It's fun. I like to have myself muted, but then I forget to turn it back on, and then the people watching can't hear the timer go off.
Oh, yeah.
So I finally got to like a part in the scene I was writing where it sort of picked up momentum. So now I know that when I pick it up tomorrow, I'll be able to just keep writing it.
Yes, good.
That is the perfect place to stop writing for the day.
For sure.
How many words did I get? And word count. Ooh, 376.
Nice. Look at you.
All right. I
got chapter scenes 1 through 3 in chapter 3. The only scene, 1 through 4 in chapter 3. The only scene in chapter 4, and 2 of the scenes in chapter 5 synopsis.
All right. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm pretty satisfied.
I'd say this was a productive stream.
For sure. Thank you for bringing it up.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm not always up to streaming at this time of night,
Mm-hmm.
I'm always awake. I'm just usually trying to like force myself to go to sleep.
Yeah. I know how that is.
It's just, I don't, and sometimes just, my brain is just like, Anyway, thank you for this, Eva. Yes, I feel very proud. That was a really awesome stream. A really awesome sprint. I got a lot in that sprint. And Fee, lots of progress. Whee! That's true. Yeah. Okay. Go tend to your small child.
Bye, Eva.
We're gonna sign off anyway, because time. It's 3:15. We got to the witching hour. So at least it's East Coast witching hour. So
it's witching hour somewhere.
Exactly. Okay, you've stumbled onto something. That's the new 5 o'clock somewhere. It's the witching hour somewhere. I'm quoting you on that.
Do it.
Okay. Good night.
Have a good night. Bye.
And bye, everyone, if anyone is still